Breaking, Carney caught off guard by reporter. Poilievre delivers stunning final blow. In a dramatic turn of events in Canada's political landscape, Prime Minister Mark Carney found himself on the defensive during a recent press conference. Caught off guard by a pointed question from a reporter regarding his government's fiscal strategies, Carney's vulnerability highlighted the growing discontent surrounding his leadership. This moment came just days after the Liberal government faced intense scrutiny over its handling of tariffs and the absence of a federal budget, issues that have increasingly polarized public opinion and raised questions about the government's commitment to transparency. As the newly elected Prime Minister, Carney has been navigating a turbulent political environment, grappling with the expectations that come with his role. His swift reversal on tariffs, which were initially presented as a protective measure for Canadian consumers, has drawn sharp criticism. Opponents argue that this rollback undermines the Liberal narrative of strong economic leadership. Instead of fortifying the Canadian economy, many see this as a retreat that raises concerns about the government's responsiveness to the needs of everyday Canadians, particularly as prices for essential goods continue to rise. The absence of a federal budget has further fueled discontent among constituents and political analysts alike. Many observers note that this is the longest stretch Canada has gone without a budget in decades, leading to accusations of unpreparedness and a lack of transparency. Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne has defended the delay, citing the need for more time due to the complexities inherent in a post-election transition. However, this explanation has done little to quell skepticism among the public and political opponents, who see the situation as a sign of deeper issues within the Liberal government that could have far-reaching implications. Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the Conservative Party, has seized this opportunity to challenge Carney's leadership. During a recent debate, he delivered a stunning critique, highlighting the government's failure to address pressing economic issues, particularly the rising cost of living and housing affordability. Poilievre has accused the Liberal government of being out of touch with the realities faced by everyday Canadians, framing this disconnect as a critical failure of leadership that must be addressed if the government hopes to regain public trust. The Conservative Party's platform has been gaining traction, particularly as Poilievre emphasizes the need for substantial tax relief. His critique of the Liberal government's recent introduction of a modest 1% tax cut for the lowest income bracket has resonated with many voters. Poilievre argues that this move appears hypocritical, especially since the Liberals previously criticized broader tax relief proposals put forth by the Conservatives. By highlighting this inconsistency, Poilievre seeks to position himself as a more credible leader who understands the economic pressures facing Canadians and is ready to provide real solutions. In response to the Liberal government's fiscal strategy, Poilievre has proposed tax cuts that he claims would be 4 times larger than those offered by Carney. His plans include concrete measures to reduce government spending and bureaucracy, which he believes are essential for fostering economic growth. By presenting a clear and ambitious economic agenda, Poilievre aims to connect with voters who feel that their financial concerns are being ignored. His proposals reflect a shift towards prioritizing the needs of Canadians over political posturing, a strategy that may well resonate in the current climate. The political landscape is becoming increasingly complex as the Liberal government attempts to mask instability with symbolic gestures, such as minor tax cuts. Critics argue that these measures do not address the deeper issues facing Canadians, including the ongoing housing crisis and rising consumer prices linked to existing tariffs on essential goods. As major grocery chains like Loblaws warn of rising prices, the public's frustration continues to mount, further complicating Carney's efforts to stabilize his administration and regain the confidence of Canadians. Carney's recent appointment of Stephen Guilbeault as Minister of National Identity has also drawn significant criticism. Guilbeault, known for his staunch environmentalist views, faces scrutiny over his opposition to resource development, which many argue threatens national unity. Provinces like Alberta and Saskatchewan, which rely heavily on resource extraction, have expressed concern that Guilbeault's policies may alienate them further. This division adds another layer of complexity to Carney's leadership as he attempts to unify a divided political landscape while addressing the legitimate concerns of various stakeholders across the country. As the political drama unfolds, both Carney and Poilievre are poised for a fierce battle over the direction of Canada's fiscal policies. The stakes are high, with growing public discontent over the government's failure to provide clear answers and meaningful solutions. Carney must navigate the challenges of leadership while addressing the pressing concerns of Canadians. At the same time, Poilievre continues to capitalize on the government's missteps to solidify his position as a formidable opposition leader, one who is willing to challenge the status quo in pursuit of better outcomes for Canadians. Voter sentiment is shifting, with many feeling that their concerns are being downplayed or ignored. As uncertainty grows over the government's direction, the Liberal administration is facing mounting pressure to deliver on its promises. Critics are demanding more than just symbolic gestures. They seek substantial action that addresses the underlying issues affecting their daily lives. This demand for accountability is likely to shape the political discourse in the coming months as both parties prepare for what could be a contentious electoral battle. In the coming weeks, the political discourse is likely to intensify as both leaders prepare for a crucial battle for public support. Carney's ability to regain the trust of Canadians will depend on his administration's willingness to engage in open dialogue about fiscal policies and the economy. Meanwhile, Poilievre's aggressive opposition strategy may resonate with voters who are looking for a clear alternative to the current government. As both leaders navigate this evolving political landscape, the challenges they face will demand innovative solutions and a genuine commitment to addressing the concerns of all Canadians. Ultimately, the outcome of this political showdown will shape Canada's future. With rising public discontent and a lack of clear direction from the Liberal government, the next steps taken by Carney and his administration will be critical. As the political landscape continues to shift, Canadians are left wondering who will ultimately deliver the solutions they need and restore their faith in government leadership. The coming months promise to be pivotal for both Carney and Poilievre as they navigate this challenging political terrain, with the potential for significant implications for the direction of the country.